While there are several people in the world with different personalities, one particular category of people that accounts for 2% of the global population is a personality type known as INFJs. INFJ actually stands for introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. And like you might have guessed, these people are usually very low key and you couldn't even guess what's up with them even if you tried. INFJs, despite being mostly seen as mysterious people, can be very warm and charming individuals who can blend in even in cases you won't expect. While their traits can differ based on their background and experiences, one thing that is pretty common with INFJs is that they don't usually have a lot of friends, and well, there are reasons for this. In today's video, we'll be taking you through 9 reasons why INFJs have fewer friends. Do stay tuned and enjoy. Number 1. They have less desire to socialize. As people under their personality umbrella tend to be more introverted than normal, they tend to have a limited desire to spend too much time around others. In short, they prefer to spend most of their time alone. During this time though, they think and keep their brains working overtime, using their active imagination to please themselves. Number 2. They don't fancy fake socialization. INFJs are very comfortable with no one around, and it's also why you won't find them trying to consciously please others into becoming friends with them. While this is something that can be considered by the regular person, INFJs will never think of it as they'd rather spend time alone than meet with people they don't like. Number 3. You'll have a hard time getting to know them. Just as they don't socialize much, it's hard to get to know INFJs. This is particularly because they don't share much about themselves, and they'd rather let you talk about yourself than be the center of attraction. They also love to take their time with relationships, making sure to take all the time they need to trust you before allowing you to come close enough to know them. Number 4. It takes time to earn their trust. Leading directly from the last point, INFJs take their time to study people well before trusting them. They're capable of reading people pretty well, and that, coupled with their strong intuition, means that they can easily figure out when someone is being disingenuous with them. They simply want you to be real with them, but the moment they smell something fishy, they move on almost immediately. Number 5. They're extremely independent. INFJs are already known to spend a lot of time alone, and as we mentioned earlier, they tend to use their free time to do creative things and be themselves. They don't enjoy being part of a team, and they also don't like having to answer to people. They prefer to work in their own space as it's the best way for them to be productive. Number 6. They don't like drama. In the same situation where the regular person would try to argue or entertain drama or conflict, INFJs aren't built like that. These people don't like to waste their energy discussing or arguing with people who don't get them, and as a result, you'll see them excusing themselves from the scene. They have very little patience for drama, and when they notice someone bringing negative energy into their life, they cut such a person off and lose interest in them immediately. Number 7. They're too intense. Despite being known to be very quiet and also trying to avoid drama as much as possible, INFJs are the most sincere group of people you'll ever meet. They simply tell you things just as they are, and you won't find them sugarcoating things just to make you happy. They also enjoy deep, meaningful conversations, and sometimes this makes them seem too intense for the regular person. Number 8. Their interests are odd. What INFJs do for fun can mostly be seen by others as odd or weird, and that's why many people tend to have problems socializing with them. Interestingly, INFJs are more attracted to intellectual forms of entertainment rather than just any kind of entertainment, and it's why you probably won't see them clubbing or attending music shows. They're drawn to creative things and interests that can boost their mental and intellectual capacity. Number 9. They're very sensitive. Despite the intense sincerity or authenticity of INFJs, they're incredibly emotional and loving. They have a deep capacity for empathy, and they even take on the emotions of others. They hate to see someone they love going through problems, and this is why they sometimes detach themselves from people around them. Do you think you have anything in common with this unique personality trait? Let us know in the comment section. If you also enjoyed the video, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, then you should also check out 6 tips how to make people respect you if you're quiet or shy.